Welcome back to 1d8 plus 1, the Lean Awards, and Dimming Sage 9. Dimming Sage Block 9 for the Dimming Advantage. And from there, we're looking at pitching and hitting type thing, but this one, I still don't have a name for this video. Been watching other things type thing, and I've been watching Jenna Marbles type thing with the buy, sell. Hubba. So it just, it is part of that nomenclature or the way of life, man. So it just, and I think that's right type thing. In the going towards the playoffs type thing, this is August, September, and then in October, first week in October, that's when playoffs start. And with playoffs starting that way, you really want to get your house in order before facing that second season challenge, or second part of the season challenge, kind of like the All-Star break or the third part of it. And so with that, there's pitching and hitting, and the pitching's on defense because they've got gloves behind the pitcher type thing, and offense has got the bat, so that's hitting type thing. So in that, you're wanting to get ready for it type thing. You might not think of it like a football terms in offense and defense, but you'll think of pitching and hitting, and that's two blocks type thing in that type of sense. That's 1 and 2. And that one entity type thing with those two blocks is the Tales of Two Cities Darwin thing, or Shambhala thing from like Full Metal, this world, the next world, or some J.J. Abrams Star Trek type thing. It happened in one universe but not the second universe type thing. And so in that, you got two aspects of a team to look at type thing. It's hard to do both at the same time because of cost and other material movement type thing. Drafting people, finding them on the free agency wire, things of that nature, and being able to work with their past or what they're going through and current type thing towards their future. But there are some ridiculous buy, sell things going on out there. And in that type of thing, there are teams that are experiencing, and I didn't draw this type thing, a lot of cotton candy fluff. And from that cotton candy fluff, this world is let's see, there's the carnival thing type thing, and that's here. And then you got some fluff off the stick type thing, that type of sense. We're gonna call that, and it's here, that's here type thing, and that's hubba type thing in that type of sense. And that's barely like cotton candy type thing. And there's some teams out there that are pretty cotton candy, and I guess I'll go with this order. The first order of business type thing being our first cotton candy is going to be the Los Angeles Angels. Now, I just looked up their record this year. They're 58 and 71. Their losses are 71. Their wins are 58, type thing in that type of sense. So they're 13. They have 13 more losses than wins. And from that type thing, despite them having that type thing, this is a baseball diamond type thing, and that's the batting lineup type thing. That's a 3-4-5 cleanup. I left their dice in colored variation type thing. And the rest of the position, which is thought to not exist type thing, the top of the lineup and the bottom of the lineup instead of the middle of the lineup. The top I left in white type thing, the first and second hitter, the leadoff hitter, and the cleanup position type thing as you go towards the pitcher in the National League type thing, as also things to fluff off. But if you notice type thing in that type of sense, let's see if I can set that up. In that, I'm going to create a second number line type thing, or numbered order list going on there. And that's 6, and that's 5, and that's it's 2 1s type thing. That's 1, and that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4 type thing here, and different axes. Haha, yes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to start with the first and second position, and then we're going to start with the 6th and 7th position, and then from there the 8th position, and then the 9th position. And so from there, we've got 6 people type thing that are in the white and accordingly type thing without being in a black and a red, or no use to any baseball lineup in any existence. Now, you know, an MVP type thing and other come through runs type thing have come from the bottom of the lineup type thing. But the cleanup type thing in that type of sense has a lot of variations to it. And so now that's 1, 2, and 3 people on the cleanup type thing. Now, if the first 2 get on base type thing, if the third person hits a home run, in that type of sense, they score 1 run by themselves. And that's just 1 run. But in that type of thing, if go ahead and give this a pip thing here. And 1 pip. That's 1 pip. Yeah, they're like, well, that's impressive. They hit a home run type thing. But if we got the first and second person on base without any outs type thing, then in that type of thing, that would be, they hit a home run. That would be 3 runs type thing. The people on base would score, and the person who hit the run would score. So that would be 2 plus 1, and that's 3. Now, let's say the third person strikes out type thing, and then that's the first out type thing in the inning. And then the second out, well, then the fourth person comes up, and they take a swhack at it type thing in that type of sense, and they might hit a home run. And then the 2 batters score, and that batter scores, and that's also 3 instead of 1 type thing. And so that's 2 more runs type thing if you put people on base every time you hit a home run rather than just hitting a solo home run. So, but like that person like gets out type thing, and that's boom. So now in that type of thing, that is here. Now the 5th person comes up to bat type thing out of the lineup with the 1st and 2 on type thing with 2 outs type thing, and then they hit that home run type thing, and it's still a chance to hit that 3-run homer and that type of thing. And if they don't, then there's 3 outs type thing, and then you didn't move the runs in, but at least you didn't hit a solo one. So we had 3 type thing, and we had 1. So now the condition in between 3 and 1 type thing, we don't know how much was in between that type of thing in that type of sense. So from there type thing, that's 2 conditions. That's the first condition, and then that's the second condition, or component type thing, or ingredient. And so we're going to take 3. We're going to take 3 minus 1 type thing, and there was a difference of 2 runs in between hitting a solo run versus hitting a home run with 2 people on base type thing. Scored 2 more runs in between that in that type of sense, and that's a good thing. That's where you want to be. And from there, here is a very lost concept of baseball type thing, and making sure that the leadoff type thing or the bottom of the lineup type thing are actually involved in the math of the game. And so you want them doing stuff. The 3, 4, 5 positions are important, but you also want to make sure that you buy, sell type thing for other parts of your lineup so they can contribute to run support. Now, based off of that type thing, this is really still a conversation about why people are first level cotton candy type thing. And that cotton candy type thing, the first level, is Los Angeles Angels. Yes, they have 58 wins type thing in that type of sense, but let's look at their team. Let's see, Mike Trout, Peter Borges, Josh Hamilton, J.B. Shuck III, I think it's Mark Trumbo, and Chris Iannetta, Chris Nelson. It could be Matt Trumbo. Grant Green. Let's see here. Jared Weaver, C.J. Wilson, Jason Vargas, Michael Cohn, Joe Blayton, Ernesto Ferreira, Dane De La Rosa, and on the DL, who could come back type thing, Robert Coelho, Kevin Jepsen, Howie Kendrick, Albert Pujols, and Tommy Hanson. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, perfect 20 type thing on their team for 58 wins. Now you can take that 20 type thing and put them within this lineup type thing, and should only score about 2, maybe 1.8 runs per game. So that's first level cotton candy. We don't know why the first level cotton candy is not operating from all the stuff that it bought. It just doesn't operate. It's something about it won't come together. Now we're going to move on from that cotton candy to the second cotton candy. Yeah. Now the second cotton candy here, that's here type thing there. That second cotton candy type thing, and that's more fluff on the stick type thing. And from that, that's the Dodgers type thing. They went out and they found the fluff out in the world type thing, and they put together their team. Now from that fluff type thing, they had utility people. We've got Hanley Ramirez, and we've got, let's see here, some more fluff here. That's Andre Ethier, and Yasiel Pug or Pugue. And we've got, let's see here, Skip Schumacher. Yeah. A lot of utility hitters. And this is in this year, 2013. And Juan Uribe from the San Francisco Giants. Let's see here. Now for pitching type thing. And they've got one on DL type thing, but I'll leave them there. From the pitching standpoint, we've got Clayton Kershaw. And we've got Zach Greinke. And from now, the power type thing on that. This is still the same team, same year. And we've got on DL Matt Kemp, who could come back in September or October. We've got Carl Crawford and from Tampa Bay. And from Boston in 2012-2013, switched over Adrian Gonzalez. Now, that team type thing, even though it's on Fluff type thing, they're at 75 wins. So you're like, well, where did the Dodgers come from? Because there's no way that they're on that type of fluff. Yeah, they can't be up at 70 wins type thing. But now looking at all the pieces, Gonzalez and Crawford, and Ethier and Ramirez and Uribe and Skip Schumacher from the Cardinals, and Yasiel Puig, or Pug, and Clayton Kershaw and Zach Greinke type thing. Yeah, I think I can see this now. So it's just pretty easy to understand why they're in first. But there's other teams of cotton candy too, in that, who should get honorable mention from the first because they're in second type thing in that type of sense. And in the second level of cotton candy is a kind of a second stick cotton candy. And that team is probably the Texans. The Texans have 75 wins, but they released Josh Hamilton to the Angels. And even after releasing Josh Hamilton to the Angels, they still ended up with 75 wins in August. And so that's pretty fluff. I don't know when that's going to come off, but that's amazing. And in that type of thing, Boston type thing released Adrian Gonzalez to the Dodgers, but they're at 77 wins in August. And that's I don't know what's going on there. Usually, if you get rid of your star player type thing, you don't go up into 70 wins in August. You go down. But they're doing it now type thing through a lot of effort. Be interesting to see what those teams are going to do. But even though that's going on, they could not get the award for most fluff. The most fluff award type thing is going to go to Detroit. And I know the city type thing is in facing that bankruptcy type thing. But this is good for them that they can win the World Series. And they definitely pulled together some money for that event type thing to take care of securing the third Cotton Candy Fluff Award. And I guess should I say third tier Cotton Candy award. I said it better the first time. And from there, that's here type thing. And we're going to go and look at the 77 wins of Detroit. And from Detroit type thing, quietly doing so, I'm going to go ahead and put up some of their utility hitters. Their utility hitters, in that means, that's Jason Iglesia type thing, batting .319, and Brenyan Pena batting .321, Omar Infante batting .321, and Torrey Hunter batting .303. And from that type thing, they also have their power on that type of thing that they've traded or have traded to them type thing from people just chasing their own people out. That's Victor Martinez type thing, batting .284 but with 69 RBIs. That's Prince Fielder, power hitting for them with a .263 average but with 88 RBIs. And that's Miguel Cabrera, who's batting .360, 42 home runs, and 128 RBIs in the year of 2013. And it's only August. He's got another month to play baseball before the playoffs. Should be interesting to see him break the RBI record and maybe get the Triple Crown again this year. But that's still not the most dangerous part of them, which is pretty dangerous type thing. It's the pitching type thing. And the pitching takes 162 games and divides that by 5 and throws it at 30 game chances to each pitcher. And they try to see what they can do with that. With 108 strikeouts coming in fifth pitcher, Robert Porcello. And from there type thing, we're going to go up to Doug Fister with 125 strikeouts. And I think he's third in rotation, but he's got 125 strikeouts in the year 2013. Up from there type thing is Anibal Sanchez, and he's got 152 strikeouts on the year, combined with the 125 strikeouts of Fister and 108 strikeouts from Porcello, despite the Miguel Cabrera hitting with Prince Fielder. Very frightening. And from there type thing is Justin Verlander with 166 strikeouts added on to the bunch type thing. And finally, in the last person, the 5-pitcher rotation type thing, with 19 wins and only 1 loss in the year of 2013, Max Scherzer with 196 strikeouts. Well, that's third degree cotton candy fluff. That's definitely total glow hinky, and it's perfect. And congratulations, Tigers, on winning the award in the month of August. Please, definitely everybody out there, have a great one. Thanks for listening to the Dimming Advantage of Dimming Stage Block 9, and have a great one.